Hello, everybody, and welcome back in the Van Andel Arena from Grand Rapids. The Grand Rapids Griffins and the Toronto Marlies facing for the second and final time this season. If you're wondering how the first meeting went, Grand Rapids Griffins lost in Toronto 4-0. So the Griffins look for revenge tonight here on home ice. Draw one, Mikasiak, he'll play that off to Berggren. Marlies coming off a 4-0 win at home. Here's a chance early, stopped by Peksa. And almost broke the shutout bid right there as Vekislav Peksa, 4-0 win last game against Belleville. Here, Marlies in behind the net. Where is it? Martin finds the puck in the corner. Marlies dig for it. It's Dylan Gambrell. Chris Keel with the Berggren out to center, spinning back with it. He'll play that to Barden. Now Smith has it. Off to Mikasiak. And here they come to the middle of the ice. It's Berggren on that right wing. Centered out front. Gambrell in the way. Here's Ty Voigt for Toronto. Down into the Grand Rapids zone. Picked up by Logan. Shot to the net. And tried to beat Casa, but that one played out by him. Barden has it to Smith. Chris Kilo. Griffins bring it through center. Here's Dylan Gambrell. And back into the Griffin zone it goes again. Voigt after it with a hit. Chris Kilo has it. Here comes Chris Kilo. Left wing looking out front. Centered it over. Now Mikasiak shoots. Loved by Peksa. And a face-off in the Toronto zone. Well, the Grand Rapids Griffins know what they're made of. Trying to make the playoffs. This is one of those teams that Toronto's had their troubles against. Draw one back. Here's Camphor in. Shoots. That's blocked by Timmins. Westbrook's trying to get to the net, but Timmins takes it away. Here's Connor Timmins for Toronto with speed, breaking, shooting. Didn't get all of that. Sabandro, now a big hit in the corner. We're going to have a stoppage for a fight. Lesperon to Joe Blandisi. Blandisi recorded 2 goals last game at home against Belleville, so he might be heating up again. He hasn't scored in a while, as his new teammates have been doing all the work. Finally, the original mates of the Toronto Marlies are starting to score again. So, fighting. Here's the face-off to the left side. One by Zahorna. Timmins shoots. That didn't get through. Here's High Rose up for Shine. And here's High Rose again with it. Turning back, he has Sabandro. Marlies take on the Calgary Wranglers next on this 4-game road trip. Put head to Zahorna. 4 games left on the road, 1 at home. 5 games remain on the season after tonight. Ryan Chizowski down into the Grand Rapids zone. Round it goes. Zahorna, a big hit. Here's Abrazizi to the net. Abrazizi winds and shoots and didn't get that. Casa picks it up to Camphor. Here's High Rose on that right wing to Pearson, playing that off to Shine. Shine turning back with it. Looking to the front, and he got it, and it's stopped. Zahorna. Marlies will take on the Moose after that. Connor Timmins back to pick it up. Up for Nick Abrazizi. And sent back again, but now a penalty coming against Toronto with under 5 to go in the period. Griffins will go to the first power play tonight. Marlies coming off a 4-0 win against the Belleville Senators at home. Now back on the road with the Griffins. And so far has not looked good. No, they don't have the energy that they had against Belleville. Here come the Griffins again to the net. Chance Chris Kilo in tight. But Peksa has that against his post. Johnstone out to center. Marlies the best shorthanded team in the league. They've done nothing so far in this one. Chris Kilo tip stop. Rebound. Mikasiak stop. And the Griffins actually getting chances to the net. The Marlies don't usually allow chances on goal. Played around. Liljegren, it missed him. Marlies try to keep it in. Good pressure. Mikasiak ahead to Smith. He's in with a step. And Peksa comes up better. Marlies have the puck. It's played down the ice by Toronto. And they chase back after it. Mark Johnstone. We're back to full strength. Johnstone a backhand. And that's stopped by the netminder in Casa. Smith. He'll play that over the Berggren. Right wing bringing it to the net. Stopped by Peksa. Bouncing puck. Wageson to Zahorna. And here come the Marlies. Final minute of this first period. Gambrell gave it away. Chris Kilo back in. Here's Gustafson ahead. That finds Zahorna. Redeems Zahorna breaking to the net. He shoots off the post. 5 seconds left in the period. Abrazizi looking out front. His shot deflects, but Casa has it, and we are scoreless through 20. Shots to go in the game are 9-5 Griffins after 1. The hits 2 aside, faceoffs 3-1 Griffins. Power plays Grand Rapid 0 for 1. Toronto's an ad 1. We're scoreless through 20 minutes. Welcome into the second period of play here tonight from Van Andel Arena in downtown Grand Rapid. Griffins and the Marlies, second and final inning this year. Drawn one by Toronto. Pass finds Logan Shaw, gave that away to Smith at center. He'll bring it back in. Center the shot, and a good stop by Pexa as that one was headed in. Here's Smith from behind the goal, looking out front. 10 shots already for Grand Rapid in this game. Played ahead to Ty Voigt. Here's Voigt for the Marlies, spinning off a forecheck. He'll play that on net. Didn't mean to put it to the net. Voigt to Shaw, dropping Liljegren. Here's Gustafson shooting through traffic, almost found that. And here's another chance, bouncing around. It finds Casa for a face-off here in the Grand Rapids zone. Toronto Marlies and Grand Rapids Griffins. The Marlies start this big road trip. Their last road trip of the year. Face off one back. Here's Mikasiak with it. In his own zone, he'll play that ahead. It finds Smith. Turned over, Mikasiak. Chris Kilo has it. That's off the boards, but Marlies keep it in. Liljegren breaks in. Liljegren shoots, and a stop by Casa. Drop back, Liljegren. Can't put it to the net. Here's Berggren through center. On that right wing, playing it off, Smith. And that's put on the Pexa. He makes an easy save. Liljegren through center. Zahorna back into the zone again. After that goes Mikasiak. Marlies to it. L'Esperance. Here come the Griffins out of the zone. High Rose hit hard. Abrazizi to Zahorna. They're in again. Now L'Esperance takes it back, and it's ahead for Shine. He has a step to the net. High Rose gloved by Pexa. Timmins trying to get it out for Toronto. There's Zahorna. Gave that away. Battling for it. Timmins to Zahorna. Zahorna out to center. We're past the halfway mark without a goal. Marlies have it. Zahorna for Connor Timmins. Looking back again for Zahorna. In come the Griffins to the net. L'Esperance scores! You can feel it coming. The Marlies are falling apart. Grand Rapid a 1-0 lead. And here they come again. Zabandro with Tudiev. Here is Camper, and he'll try to get it through, but that didn't work. Dargachitsev has Ben. Here come the Marlies the other way. Jordy Ben hits, still trying to get the puck back. Zabandro hit. Marlies have it. Chazowski out front. Hit a skate. And here's Zabandro. Chazowski back to it. Marlies inside with the puck. Chazowski out front. The shot. Dargachitsev bouncing around. Was Chazowski threw that for Dargachitsev. Back in front, they score! What a goal! The patience of Dargachitsev. He finds his man in the slot, tapping it by Casa to tie the game at 1. Ryan Chazowski, his second in his many games. 1-1 game. Face off back to center ice here. A brand new game in Grand Rapids. The draw. One back, Toronto, playing that ahead to Mark Johnstone. Johnstone whining, shooting, that one bouncing around, but it's the Griffins who get it on their sticks and ahead. Philip Crawl back to get it. Jordy Ben helping out, but here's Tudiev. From the corner out front, that deflects. Johnstone to Dahlstrom. And the Marlies back in the Grand Rapids zone again as this deflects to Casa. Here's a chance in their own zone that's given away to Petronero. Petronero moving in, backhand, stopped by Casa. Face off in the Grand Rapids zone with 2 to go here in the second period. Maple Leafs will take on the Philadelphia Flyers. That's coming up next. Leafs coming off a 2-1 loss on the road in Chicago. Toronto teams have been falling apart recently. Yeah, and it's right before the playoffs. This is the best time to fall apart because you need to find your game heading into the playoffs. So if you lose those games, you got to get the next ones and build off it for the playoffs. Here's Chris Killo. Liljegren trying to hit him for the puck. Here's Smith. 7 seconds to go in the period. It's Timmins trying to find it. Chris Killo back in. 3 seconds. Winds and centers. There's the shot. Deflecting to the net. Stopped. We are 1-1 through 40 minutes in Grand Rapids. Shots to go in the game are 13-12. Toronto hits are 7-4 Marlies. Face off 6-3 Griffins. 0 for 1 on the power play Grand Rapids. No power plays. 1-1 after 2. Welcome into the third period tonight for Van Andel Arena in downtown Grand Rapids. Marlies starting this big road trip to end the season. Mikasiak, here's Barden inside. Barden shooting. Pexa makes the stop. Here's Gambrell through the middle of the ice. Off to Voigt, back for Gambrell. Looking in front. Cut again. Mikasiak ahead, Chris Kilo. Smith off his stick by Gustafson. Here comes Toronto. Into the Grand Rapids zone. That's chipped around and finds Gambrell to the net. Can't get it to go. Bouncing around, it's Chris Kilo who finds it. Smith through the middle of the ice. Shaw back on it. Here's Smith inside. Voigt poking it by him. Logan Shaw for Toronto. Here's Shaw. He'll get it in deep. Voigt picks it up. Ty Voigt breaks into the net. He fired that wide. Gambrell to the point. Wilgren with a stride. And he'll center that out front, but no one was there for Toronto. Marlies a good pressure to start the third. Here's Ty Voigt. He'll try to continue the pressure. Knocked off the puck. Gets that back in deep. He'll swing it around to the far side. Blandisi. That bounces towards the net. Mikasiak has it. Finding help in Berggren and out. Here's Berggren. Here come the Griffins. From the corner. Trying to get it out front. The shot stopped. Bouncing around. Pexa has that. Voigt. For Joe Blandisi. 2 goals last game against Belleville. Blandisi shoots. Blocked it away. The Hornet back to the point. That missed and it comes out of the zone. Abrazizi races back to get it. Hyrose loses that. Wageson taking his man to the boards. That misses help, but now it's picked up again. Marlies have it. Wageson. Here's William Wageson. Hit. Abrazizi to Blandisi. He's in alone. And it's poked away. What a play by Casa. Playing that down to Camper. Gave that away. Here's Wageson. He shoots. And Casa got that. In between the equipment, it never went over the line. 7:50 to go in the third. Tied at 1. Face off to the right side of the net. One back, Marlies crawls, shoots. That one just wide. Kozowski looking for it. Camper. Sabandro to Hyrose and out. Here's Shine with it on that left wing. Hit by Toronto. Crawl to Ben. Up ahead that finds McMahon. He has an open lane. Back for Dargachitsev in front. Centering pass. Got the shot to the net. Casa plays that down to Sabandro. Sharznik. Camper ahead to Tudiev. He gave that away to McMahon. And back again into the Grand Rapids zone. Here's Dargachitsev to the front. Side of the net it went. Marlies have it. Chizowski. Corner for McMahon. Bobby McMahon in the corner. Dargachitsev kicking that back. One of the Marlies heading off as McMahon gets in there physically. Here's Charzik. Tudiev to the middle of the ice. Ben has to get back and defend. 2 to go here, third period. 1-1 from Grand Rapids. Here's Joe Blandisi. Here come the Marlies. Blandisi with speed to the net. He shoots. That one deflecting away. Final minute of play here in the third period. Gordy Ben back into the Grand Rapids zone again. We'll try this again, he says. Joe Blandisi in the corner after it. Maton. It's Barton. To Tudiev. Middle of the ice, he's taken down, and Grand Rapids going to have a power play here in the final minute of the third in a 1-1 game. Bad time to take a penalty if you're redeems a Hornet for Toronto. You have to be a lot more careful. Face off left side. One back picked up. Mikasiak, that's off a leg and into the corner. Picked up by Lilgren. Here he comes shorthanded. And gave that away up the board side. Now hooks that back ahead. It finds help. Marlies have it. Connor Timmins. Here's Timmins shorthanded. He'll enter the zone. Spinning back with it. Still has it. And now it's knocked out. Back in. He'll fire it in. Ricocheted off the back of the Griffin net. Played back ahead. Chris Killo through center. Here's Smith. Wide open. Bringing it to the goal. Stopped. In the corner, looking out front again. The Marlies having trouble getting it out. Now they do. 8 seconds to go in the third. Here's Gambrell playing it out front. It deflected away. And Costa's going to hold on with 2 seconds to go here in the third period. Tied at 1. The Marlies going to fight themselves a point here in Grand Rapids. The draw. One back, and we are going to overtime here tonight in Grand Rapids. 1-1 through 60 minutes. Shots to goal in the game are 23-15 Toronto. Hits are 9-8 Marlies. Face-offs 9-4 for the Griffins. Power plays Griffins 0 for 1. They're on the power play to start overtime. 1-1 through 3. Welcome into overtime here tonight from Grand Rapids. Griffins on the power play for 1:17 to start overtime in a 1-1 game here in Grand Rapids. Draw one, here's Barton. He'll play that ahead to Berggren. Timmins tried to poke that. Here's Berggren. He scores, and that's the game. Overtime winner on the power play. Griffins split the season set with the Marlies. Well, you're right about the Toronto Marlies fall into pieces. These last few games have not looked pretty for them, and they've lost 4 of their last 5.